What's going on, people? This is Shok, and this is most likely going to be a pretty quick video, at least compared to Shokio standards, because really there's not that much to say about this, because it is a very, very simple situation. And I know a lot of you guys may be saying, you know, this is an old topic, why are people still talking about this? This is beating a dead horse. Well, you know, as we all know, new information regarding this has come out, so I want to specifically talk about this new information and the reasoning behind why Splatoon does not have voice chat, because we could always guess and assume the reason, but the reason was actually not given until last week. But for those of you who may not know, I'm just going to make a long story short. I don't have the article up or whatever, but pretty much what the developer, the director behind Splatoon said is, I was playing an online game one day and someone said mean things to me online. That's literally the reason why Splatoon does not have voice chat, because he had an experience where somebody told him to like shut up and go away. And because of that, they have ripped voice chat out of Splatoon entirely. Now I want you guys to play this video, go skip this video 10 seconds, well maybe 15 seconds before now. And I want you to replay what I just said. Somebody said something mean to him in an online game before, therefore he removes voice chat entirely from Splatoon. Now, whether you're for voice chat or you're against voice chat, whether or not you're one of these Nintendo guys who could just never admit, you know, any fault on Nintendo's part whatsoever, there is no way in hell, okay, no way in hell you could say that that is justifiable. There is no way in hell you could say that that is okay. There is no way in hell you could say that that is understandable. Why? Because there are almost countless solutions to this problem. One being, I don't know, maybe a mute button. You know, that thing that any online game that has voice chat has. I don't know, maybe there is 2 or 3 games out there that for some reason don't have voice chat, whatever. But every game I've played online that has voice chat also offers mute options. So if you don't want to hear somebody, you don't have to. And that's the main reason why I don't understand, you know, these guys going around talking about, I'm glad voice chat's not in the game, or I don't care about voice chat because I don't want to hear people in the first place. I scratch my head when people say that. It's because even if a game does feature voice chat, you still don't have to hear people if you don't want to. So I don't understand where you guys are coming from with this argument. It doesn't make any sense. You could literally shut people up in online games if you don't want to hear them. So I don't get it. Solution number 2 is, along with the mute function, just have it to where by default the game has voice chat turned off. And the only way to turn on voice chat to hear and talk with other people is to go into settings and turn it on, right? So that way it's not going to be an option that's already on and a kid goes online or whatever, and you go online and you got to hear and deal with, you know, douchebags, whatever, right? Because, you know, kids and stuff like that, they're not really necessarily going to be going into settings, you know, checking all that stuff and fiddling around with stuff, right? So just have it to where it's automatically set off, and if you want it on, you go into the settings and turn it on. Bam! That's solution number 2. Solution number 3, at least, and I can't believe they didn't at least do this, at least enable voice chat for private games. I don't get it. I just don't understand it at all. Okay, you had a bad experience with randoms. I've had bad experiences with rams, you know. I used to play on Xbox Live back in the day, you know, back during the Call of Duty, you know, Modern Warfare 1 days, you know, Halo 3 and stuff on Xbox Live. You know, I've been called all kinds of, you know, niggers, you know, and stuff like that, you know, or whatever. But those are randoms. Those are freaking randoms. Why can't I talk to my friends? At least, at the very least, why do I not have voice chat in private lobbies? Explain that to me. None of you guys saying that this is okay, none of you guys saying that you hate voice chat can defend, at least, you guys cannot defend this. The omission of at least private game voice chat, there's no defense for that whatsoever. There's no reasoning, logic, whatever you could say or use to make that make sense. No, absolutely nothing. So there's 3 solutions right there. 1, include a mute function. 2, have voice chat turned off by default. And 3, at least enable voice chat for private games. Now before I end this video, one last point I want to make is I want to explain to you guys the difference between Smash not having voice chat during the games and Splatoon not having voice chat. Because I saw a couple people actually bring this up. They're like, how come nobody really went ballistic when, you know, Smash didn't have voice chat like that, you know, real voice chat, I guess you could say. Let me explain to you why. Because Sakurai had a somewhat legitimate reason behind it. He didn't say, oh, I didn't want voice chat because I didn't want people talking mean to each other, whatever. He said that you do not have voice chat during games in Smash because it would be too taxing on the netcode. I mean, the game already lags pretty often as is, so I couldn't even imagine how that game would run online if it was also having, you know, voice chat running through it as well. So he actually had a technical limitation reason. Now, of course, you know, in 2015, you should be able to make, you know, netcode that could do voice chat, no problem, whatever. But keep in mind, guys, this is Nintendo. They don't have much online experience, especially when it comes to these, you know, individual developers such as Sakurai himself. You know, Brawls Online was pretty, let's not talk about that. But you guys know what I'm saying. It's Nintendo. They're not good with netcode online as of right now. So I will let, you know, that's why we let Sakurai get away with that. That's why we didn't get him flack, right? Sure, some of us were disappointed. Sure, some of us may have been salty. And of course, it doesn't matter what situation it is or what fan base it is. You're always going to have those few idiots who are angry about a situation that, you know, you really can't get angry about or whatever. But for the most part, there was no uproar about it because he gave a technical limitation reason. But the reason why Splatoon does not have voice chat is something completely nonsensical, silly, and overly sensitive. And that is the huge problem here. And again, like I've always said before, it's not necessarily just about Splatoon and not having voice chat. It just goes to represent Nintendo's mindset overall in general. And it's scary, and it simply needs to change. But that's it for this video, y'all. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys later.